All right, that looks like the right one.
Well, I see
Yeah, I don't
Shibi
think
in
I'm
it,
in the
so
right
I'm in the right one.
I see Jeff, Jonathan, and Quentin, so I'm assuming it's the right one.
Probably not, because I think I joined the wrong one.
Yeah, I think we're in the wrong one.
I'm joining the one with.
Yeah, get out and join the next one, which is 11:03 session.
Where do you see the time, Sam?
It's not 11:03 now because it dropped.
Yeah, it's the one that had like 7 minutes remaining.
Now,
It's the
All
one
right, so-
below.
Yeah, so I'm in your Sam, Andre, George, and Joshua. So whoever's not those people, go to the other one.
The sim's already loading. I gotta wait for it to load and quit.
So go into the one that has the more time on the countdown.
How much
6
fuel are you
minutes.
putting in, Chibs?
Max out the car. You're gonna have to do a fuel stop.
Yeah, you got. You're limited to 50% of your full fuel.
Yeah, that's what I forgot to do in the first one I set up.
Okay.
But it would have been nice to go 45 minutes without a pit stop.
All right.
Right. So the one that has 6 minutes left.
I would assume so. That's the one now.
Yep, that's the one.
You can look at the entry list, and if you just look at the entry list, you can see it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
Let's hope I lowered this thing enough.
is it
So
an
to
8-bit now?
No, I had it at 1.4 4 times the res, and I lowered it to 1.2. So let's see.
8-bit.
Where's the fuel on the thing again?
If you're in the garage, it's like on the chassis screen. If you're
Top
in the
left.
car, it's the one after relative standings in the black box.
I think everybody's in, right, Chabot?
No, I'm still loading.
I'm loading.
Loading.
Oh my god, I have so much shimmering on the trees now. Who was saying they have a Quest 2 running at full res 90 FPS?
Yeah, mine.
And you're sure that the Quest itself is running at like 5,000 by something resolution, right?
I'll take a screenshot and I'll send it to you of what the settings are.
Is it that much better?
You know, I'm not talking about iRacing. I'm talking about in the Oculus software.
Yeah, in the Oculus software. So like where I adjusted the hertz and all that sort of crap.
The bottom bar all the way to the right.
I will take a look. Hold on.
Can you guys talk about this on turn 1, please?
Caleb, can you set a push the talk button on your right pedal?
Is everyone in?
Under render
No, I'm just
resolution?
almost in now.
Yeah, go ahead.
So under render resolution, I'm at 3696 by 1872.
You're not full res. That's what I just lowered it to like something about that. I was up at like 49 something. I was almost at full res. Just
Got it.
Yeah, I mean to run full res on VR, it's essentially super sampling because of the barrel effects and everything. So full res on the Quest 2 is like way beyond 4K. It's like really really high.
I think everybody's in.
Got it.
And I think they say you need like a 3090,
I'm in.
not necessarily because of the GPU's horsepower, not the processing speed, more because of the amount of RAM to hold all the graphics that are rendered by the GPU and the CPU. So
I'm gonna try
Yeah,
it.
the
after this.
3070 is not keeping up.
2080 Super or bust?
No, the 3070 is actually faster than 2080 Super. It's
I'm
it's
giving a crap because that's what
oh, oh that's what you.
I've never had a frame problem, but I'm still on the original Oculus.
Yeah, I mean, I had no frame problems with my 2060 on my CV1. You know, it was my cable that started crapping out. I think it's because I had to like fed through the hole in my seat, and like it kept rubbing every time I put it away and put it on my head and everything. I think that's what messed with it.
Yo, Shibby, what does my Oculus keep flipping upwards?
I don't know what
Like-
you're talking about.
You gotta recenter the hub. Set one of your buttons to do that.
The colon
I
button.
did, but it
Where
keeps
you wanna
doing
be,
it.
Press the colon button, that'll set it. Or semicolon, whatever it's called.
By the way, just for like shits and giggles, one day like go to an empty track that doesn't have crazy scenery, or just don't even move the car. Go to full res. Yo, it's so clear. It's amazing. It looks really, really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna mess with it after this session.
The Quest is that much better?
Yeah, the Quest 2 resolution is really, really good, and there's no screen door effect. It's really nice.
I had a guy that I was gonna buy a what is the HP Reverb G2 from last night, and then his wife was bitching at him because she gave it to him as a birthday present.
That's hilarious.
I think that's what I'm gonna end up with. The G2.
Yeah, I mean, I hear like good things. I just, to spend that money, I don't know. I guess I gotta see the difference,
I don't have one to begin with, so it would just be the initial investment.
Yeah, I know someone that had a Quest 2 and switched to the G2, and he said it's not necessarily way better. It's just nice having the built-in speakers and a couple little things here and there. But again, he's got a 3090. Like, you need something good to push that.
I have a
Right.
2080 Super.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to max it out necessarily.
2080 Super for life. Gang,
Georgie's on pole.
Oh
That's a
God, I'm
scary
next to
thought.
George.
Ron, watch out!
Line up on the left side. Pit road is
Oh, God.
Should be. Oh no, I'm next to Ron.
Now I got all these fast guys behind me. This is good.
That Ford GT does look good, though.
Looking good
So
and being good are
freaking
two
low.
different things.
It's all about the tune.
I adjusted it. I lowered my rear wing because I noticed I was being outrun on the straights for sure.
I didn't know the race started. Whoops. Well, from the pits we go again.
Shit, really?
Probably safer.
Yeah, I had no
Lucky
idea.
you.
Not a problem for you.
Hey, I'm slow. Okay.
Okay.
I guess I was starting last anyways.
George is already trying to ram me.
Yeah, you'll literally pass me and Sam by the first chicane.
Who, me? No way. That spa race was still fantastic.
Yeah, that last lap was crazy. Yo, I really can't believe how distracted those flashes made me.
It's nuts, because most people drive in their mirrors, and it's really easy to get them on it.
Yeah.
They're like, what is that? Oh, jeez, he's flashing his lights, and then if you don't stop...
But I have to say, I think you taught me something, because I had a race Friday night at Sebring in the dark, and the guy behind me was doing that to me, and he races in real life. And so, like, he was pulling out all the stops, and I kept him behind me.
Oh yeah, real life drivers, we do that shit all the time.
Fuck, I was on the brake talking to you.
Oh! Who the fuck just hit me? What the hell?
Andre tried to squeeze between us and took us both.
What the hell happened there?
My bad.
And I got meatballed.
Andre!
You guys were going too slow. There was a gap, and then you closed it. Well,
But it wasn't
hadn't started yet.
It was green.
That's the most Ayrton Senna thing I've ever heard. There's a gap.
You always go for the gap.
If there isn't one there,
Flag,
just make
flag.
one.
My steering wheel is 45 degrees to the left to go straight.
Well, you know that wasn't my fault.
Nope, can't blame you this time.
Just blame Chabal, it's easier.
Was that Andre that was flying through the air?
Yes, I guess so. I just felt the rub. He's an ambulance now.
Okay, you are the leader.
Why'd you just brake check me?
See if your brakes were working?
Oh my god, Andre, your car looks so terrible.
It's bad.
I've never seen one like that.
Jeff, is that you in the Porsche?
Yeah, probably.
Go around my left.
Appreciate it.
My car won't even start now.
I was able to drive it back to the pits, thankfully.
I mean, we're so early into the race, you could always just create a new session and try again.
Nah. I'm gonna be last anyway, so might as well just go for it.
Who just came out of pits?
Ron,
Oh, great. I'm right behind you.
I got a black flag, Scheibel.
Thank you.
Right side. Clear.
Whoops, messed up. See if you can take it on the outside. God damn, I should have been looking behind me.
You went in there really hot, man.
Yeah, I was looking to see where you were going, and then I realized the corner just came up.
47.719.
I have to say, no frame drops.
Sorry, Jeff.
I'm here. You didn't do nothing to me.
Oh, was that Quentin?
That was me.
Sorry.
All good.
Thought I had enough of a draft behind Andre to slip in there.
All by myself. I'm all by myself.
That sucked.
Have a competition caution.
He's coming again. Singing?
Alright, so no more talking. I need to concentrate. Sam, hold him up.
I'll triple block him.
All of the blocks, just like a cheese factory.
Sam, what happened?
That's all I can do, man.
It's more fun watching you two battling. I'm starting to learn the track now.
He's like a second a lot faster than me here.
Last lap was only a 43.6.
Yeah, mine was a 44.5.
Oh, that's it?
Mine was a 154.
I suck with chicanes.
So Montreal is probably not your favorite track.
Nope.
It's my least favorite in the world, so I feel you.
I drive so much by feel, and like, I don't know why, I feel like I don't get enough feedback in the slow corners to tell where the edge of grip is, you know?
Oh, I totally understand that.
I hate push-to-talk.
Same.
Can we just change it to voice activity?
We had problems with that.
Yeah, Chabal, that lap was slower. It was a 43.7.
Great. That was a 44.6 for me.
1:46.9.
Man, I keep hitting push-to-talk going into the chicanes, which is even worse.
Well, Sam took the lead.
What the hell was that?
When he comes around, I'll crash him.
That was a yeet if I've ever seen one.
I see a cone in the track over here.
That was great. Well, I had to do it because I'm logging up. I have to take my dog for the groomer.
Sam, why do you got such an echo?
Because he's in game and Discord, so it echoes through the game.
Feels great to be in the lead for once.
Don't enjoy it, because I'll take you out for sure.
Yeah, you led a few laps last race, too.
Who's that behind me?
Jonathan,
Is he the leader?
no.
George, you gotta keep your relative box up. Told you.
Yeah, F3.
There goes Sam again.
I thought I was dead. I thought I was so dead when I was on the brakes, and he is flying.
It's hilarious.
I almost let go of the wheel, like, I'm gonna die, and this direct drive is gonna hurt.
Oh, you boys have fun. I got a lot.
That is Sam.
Dude.
Hey, Sam.
Later.
Who's leaving?
Sam had to head out.
Why?
Dog to the groomer.
Dog
Those
groomer.
freaking lights. You're just gonna sit behind me to see how badly I can fuck up, aren't you?
That is a solid possibility. I'll leave you alone with the lights.
Because you need them right now.
I'll just sit right here at just over a second behind. Just see how,
That's it, take another last lap.
That's what I did to Sam last race, yeah.
1:47.494. Back in third. Keep hustling.
You should probably get in front of me so I can try to watch you and figure out where I'm losing the seconds.
Braking is a big one.
Really? I feel like I threshold brake like crazy.
It's possible, but I do know I gain under brake.
Well, it looks like my brake is dragging in the game.
That's a quick fix. You just got to reset your pedals.
Georgie, did you not do what I told you to yesterday?
I didn't get a chance to. I just jumped on. Like in a straight line, Jonathan just disappeared on me.
He does that.
The Ferrari can't be that much faster than the RSR.
Depends on the
Straight line.
setup.
Yeah, it really depends on your setup. If you have high downforce and he has low downforce, the straight line makes a huge difference.
2, 3.
Hello?
Who is that, Chibi?
Yep.
Go on the inside.
See, when I'm braking, I'm getting like a good 2-3 lights for rear lockup. I mean, I don't see how much harder I can brake without locking up.
You're locking up, and that's the problem.
That didn't work.
Oh, that's
purple is your front lockup. Rear,
oh my God,
rear's,
Chips.
your
What the
yellow.
fuck was that?
You might as well do your fuel stop now, Chabal.
Yeah, alright.
Are you guys downshifting into second for that turn?
Parabolica?
Yeah.
Hell no.
No,
I'm in third.
stay in third.
Then I'm over slowing there.
I can
You should
follow
be able to be third and trail brake a little bit.
I'm gonna follow you around, George, and tell you some mistakes you're making.
1 minute 46.
Like that one?
73.
Yeah, a little bit of a lockup.
Cut the cord. You've got to slow down and give up that time.
So you're braking right at the shadow here.
Fuel left.
Down into second for here. Try to stay through. If you have to upshift quickly to third there for traction, don't be afraid to do it.
I'm slowing down into first there.
Now you want to be second, and then you want to be down into third for these. Then you're
Yeah.
upshifting into fourth between, and then back down into third.
Slow down and give up the time gain.
Are my brake lights on?
No, they're not on. Tap the brake. Yeah, no, they weren't on. You do have a little bit of damage to your rear wing though, so you're losing some downforce. Braking just before the shadow, down to third.
Oh, I'm dropping into second.
Yeah, you're overslowing then. And then riding third out, you may have to upshift quickly into fourth to keep the rear planted. Then you keep going. Yeah, but you have some damage in the rear, so that's why you're going slower than you thought earlier. Braking at the 100, just before the 100 board, down into third, dragging the brake in, back to gas early, and just letting it track out nicely. You also have some front damage too, so that's slowing you down.
That's when I tap the wall.
Yeah, when you pit for fuel, you might as well go ahead and get it fixed.
Make sure you turn on your fast repair.
1 minute
And turn off tires.
49.365. You're back in second.
don't think your car repairs when you just go for fuel, no?
You have to have faster car on.
Yeah.
Yeah, even with it on? Really? I thought you had to, like, reset the car.
My whole car got repaired when I went in, and I was pretty fucked up.
Yeah, quick
Really?
repair fixes it in a quick pit stop. It's designed where you don't even have to take fuel or tires when you go in. It'll just do it in like 1 to 2 seconds.
Oh, but do you have to, like, wait a second? Because I just took fuel, but I didn't notice anything else happened.
Like, it won't let you go. It does a quick little thing. It's very, like, by the time you stop and do it, it'll fix it. You just have to have quick repair turned on.
Yeah, I always have it checked. I don't know, but it didn't look like it did anything.
Could it be PEPCAC?
Could be what?
PEPCAC.
Who's in the Ford? Who's in the Ford?
That's me.
Somebody knows what PEPCAC is.
I have not heard that in such a long time.
Do you know what that is, Shabal?
Nope.
Problem exists between keyboard and chair.
Oh my god.
Where's the pit entry?
Right here.
Right after
I'm gonna
Parabolica,
go in.
the final corner.
Nowadays we just say user error.
I just got a
I'm going into
speeding
pit.
penalty.
Yeah, I say user error too, but PEPCAC is one where you wanna mess with somebody, but they don't know you're messing with them.
Yeah.
They assume it's like, you know, you're running a system, and they're like, PEPCAC the system, got it. Yeah, like, yep, that's what it is.
That's funny. Well, my optimal's a 43.9.
Pretty sure my optimal's in the 42s, to be honest.
I'm sure it is. Yeah, I'm losing like a second, and I just can't. I don't know. I really think it's literally.
Oh, Christ! And do laps together.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's mainly the chicanes. I feel like I can go through them faster or something, but I don't know.
How much fuel did you take?
I'll let crew chief do it. I think it was 9 gallons.
Gotcha, so 12.
Crew chief knows what he's doing, no? Actually, Sebring's race on Friday night, I crossed the finish line and then ran out of fuel.
Damn.
I was surprised.
Alright, pull out Lewis Hamilton. Okay, pits are open.
The leader's bidding now.
There was absolutely no way I was going to try and get through that chicane with you, George.
I know. How the fuck did I get a stop and go?
Speeding in the pits?
It says I didn't leave the pits.
Oh, you crossed the blend line.
Yeah, you can't cross the blend line.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't think that fast repair will work because I feel really slow in a straight line.
My car looks good. That just destroyed my race. 26 seconds.
3 minutes, 3.192.
Well, at least you're gonna beat Sam.
I guess Andre passed me in the pits.
Cut the cord. You've got to slow down and give up that time.
Oh, bloody hell.
Woo!
Oh my God, that's a long blend line.
Slow down. You got
Yeah,
a
it's very
penalty
long.
for cutting the cord.
Yeah, it goes almost all the way to the chicane.
But it is the fastest part of the track, so it makes sense.
Alright, now I see why I got that penalty.
Yeah, I tried to brake a little later and harder there, but then I started sliding a bit. I don't know,
It's not necessarily about late in this game. This game is just a matter of efficiently slowing down. So you could brake less but earlier and still do better than later and harder.
Shabbat, don't you know that from real life?
He was saying
gentle brake.
braking, so I was just figuring, let me see if I can brake harder. I'm just saying it wasn't working.
Long, gentle brake is always better. You'll get on the throttle sooner.
It depends on your pad.
Oh, fuck me.
Get ahead of me.
1 minute 50.06.
Somebody take out Andre and Ron for me.
I'm in the pits with a 40-second speeding in the pits penalty.
Oh, I might jump you.
Wow, that's pretty mean. I thought you were
Through
friends.
there, right? Even through there, like, you just turned and took that... Oh,
And I had the
damn it, I
freaking
should not talk going into turns.
pit limiter on and everything.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, the right-hander of that chicane, dude, like, you took it so much
Are
tighter.
you still in pit, Ron?
Trying to
Oh, you
do
just
that.
passed me. Don't you have the relative on?
Man, that grass.
I saw the car go flying and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna stop here.
I know. When I passed you, I'm like, wait, what is he still doing there?
I saw a car go flying, I saw a wing first, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna wait here.
Wait, did I lose my wing?
Motherfucker, I just crashed changing my
Got about
phone.
15 minutes left.
0.829.
Take on the left here, George. Cheers.
I'm racing all crashed.
Take it
George, do I have a wing?
Yeah, you have
Yes,
a wing, Shabal.
yes, you have a wing.
You were just backwards when you were coming up to me. That's what I'm saying. I saw a wing first.
Oh,
and then
I
knew
got
something
you.
was wrong.
I got a nice view of you two.
We're doing a little coaching session up here.
He's saying you were always gaining on me on braking is like fucking with my head now, because now I'm constantly Not braking enough.
Yeah, I noticed I'm driving like 60% and I'm still pulling away a little bit. I'm like, oh, I'm in his head.
You're waiting until we take this turn. You'll take my outside.
Alright, I'm gonna go all out on the next lap so you can see.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
So you and Ron behind me?
Yeah, I'm about 30 seconds behind you.
How about Andre?
He's about 1/10 of a second in front of me.
As long as I beat you two, I'm happy.
So
Oh no, we're down on Andre.
What?
Lap down on Andre.
Oh, fuck. I'll let him catch up and I'll take him out.
Somehow that would almost be Justic.
Andre, don't come near me.
I'm coming.
You come, I'm putting you in a wall. Like you
Come.
Put him in a wall, Ricky!
That's curb.
Oh well.
your line through that last chicane is so different from me.
It's so beautiful though, isn't it? Understeer!
I just drifted that whole thing.
I got on the power so early and I'm like, oh boy. So yeah, bunch of mistakes, still at 44.2.
The dirt there takes off so much time.
Oh yeah, it kills you.
I'm 20 seconds behind you now, George.
Yes, I know. I fucked up.
So do you see where you're losing time, Chabal?
I think so. There are a couple of things I find really odd. Alright, so first of all, I just tried to the parabola. You like late apex that a lot. Oh.
Did it not work for you?
Well, I don't know why. I feel like you somehow a lot more grip when turning. I can't take the
Trail brake.
Skippy, you almost took me out.
No. I mean, like getting out of the corner on the gas. And even if I'm like, let's say maintenance throttle, I don't have the grip to turn the way you do for some reason.
That's weird.
Like, that's what I was saying about that last chicane. Like, I can't take such an acute turn around the right-hander the way you do.
But that's all about the entry. If you got to take that first turn at the right speed, and then everything else just flows.
If you overdrive the entry, it kills you.
What happened?
If you overdrive the entry to a Ascari, it'll kill you.
You got to sacrifice that first turn to make up the second two.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, I followed him on one lap where I was at the same speed and everything, and then I just see him turn, and when I try to turn at the exact same angle, I can't. Like, my rear just comes out completely around me, and I'm just drifting it and counter-steering the whole way.
Well, that might also be down to aero push. Try it. Get in front of me and then try it again.
What was I gonna say? What setup do you use?
I use PDS.
I'm using,
That last chicane, are you guys in second or third?
Third. Ascari, the one we just came through, third.
I mean, Apex is oversteery to begin with, so maybe I just need to drive it differently than you are or something.
It's very possible. I mean, to be fair, the name of the racing team that I partially own is called Ascari Autosport, so that is like one of my best corners in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Now the truth comes out.
I mean, it does say it on the car.
Ah!
And you normally swing out as wide as I've seen you swing out here?
I start wide and then cut it in, yeah. I don't always do though.
Just
And that's second, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's second there. And then Lesmo 1 and 2, or Lesbo as some people call it, is third for both.
Go on the inside, go. So you guys are pulling away from me here.
Keeper's like, just ignore him, he'll go away.
See, you guys are pulling away from me right now.
Yeah, you have aero damage.
If you have aero damage, you're screwed.
Yeah, so you overcooked the entry.
No,
and
well,
hurt you.
that time, yeah. You know why that time what I was trying to do is,
You're trying to get me off your ass.
No, so I normally take those, yellow and black curbs, while I noticed you seem to, like, almost avoid the curbing completely.
Yeah, because it unsettles the car.
Yeah, so the thing is that what I've noticed is the angle that even, like, that first left-hander that you take, even if I slow the car down, I can never take it as acutely as you do. Like, I can't take that turn that tight by trying to lay the apex, that I need to cut it. You know what I'm trying to say?
Oh, it's awesome.
Can you slow it down a little bit?
You know, then I'm just going to be doing, minute 50 laps. Like, I'm just saying
Just coming into the turn a little bit slower.
And drive.
Because if you get a good exit speed, you make up for everything else.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about like 2-3 miles an hour. We can't. I have to slow down like 20 miles an hour to be able to take it the way he's taking it.
You want me to lead or do you want to lead?
You can lead.
Wait up, guys! I feel so left out.
I brake at the shadow here. Actually, I braked just before there.
I had to slow down so much to take the turn like that.
5 minutes left, guys.
And I still took more curb than you did.
Ron's not catching me, this is good.
I do see how late apexing the parabola is definitely faster though.
Oh yeah, you definitely, because the later you apex, the faster you're on throttle.
I've just seen like so many VRS guys essentially either double apex or basically go in tight and then just hug it. This left-hander on that chicane right there, I am off throttle, off brakes, just literally.
That's your problem.
Okay, when I brake, I slowed down too much trying to trail that in. So I feel like I
carry like 3 to 5% brake and like 3 to 5% throttle.
I right foot brake. I don't left foot brake.
Oof.
You're telling me that's my problem, that I don't left foot brake?
Probably, yeah. Because at this game, the way that they design this sim, and any pro will tell you, is they like input. So in real life, you can coast through a corner in a car and it's happy, or you can trail brake a little bit or gas a little bit. But in real life, you can coast through a corner and be fine. In this game, it feeds off of input. So if you're not giving throttle or gas, even if it's 1 to 2%, it makes a big difference.
Really? So it doesn't like the GT Coast?
No, it does not like coasting. The only thing it likes coasting for is saving fuel. But when it comes to driving, like maintenance throttle and maintenance brake are huge. And I'm talking like, if you could see my inputs, you'd see in some corners I'm literally gas and brake both, and you're talking, I don't know, 3 to 5% on each, and that keeps the car completely planted. Because otherwise, you're just gonna push.
That's an important safety tip right there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna start left foot braking just because I right foot brake in real life. All my cars are stick.
Same.
I didn't know this game didn't like the GT Coast, because I do that in real life.
I wanna.
The way I look at this game is adapting. So I don't look at this to try and be as close to real as possible.
See, that's what I do though.
I look at it as, okay, what is going on, what is happening, and how can I adjust? So I use it as like, okay, I need to learn as a driver, I don't need to learn as a car and driver together. What can I do to maximize what the car and what the game wants? Because if you can adjust your driving to meet what the car needs, you'll always be faster than someone who says, oh, I need it to be perfect for me all the time. Because the car will never be set up perfectly. Like, you're always gonna be like, nah, there's a little understeer, little oversteer, brakes are annoying, whatever it is. So adjusting to me is much more valuable than doing as close as I can to real life. So like, my car is a stick in real life that I race ball, and I still left foot brake in the sim.
That video game.
I've, the way I drive Spa, I can't drive that in this car. I immediately go into the wall.
See, Shibby, video game.
Well, that's the point. Like, I try to make it match real life.
You take my inside, take the left.
The way I do it is I take what I learn here and try to apply it to real life. So like, okay, how do tires act differently in this game, in each car versus real life, and all that stuff? Yeah, no offense at all, but unless you have an RSR in real life, it'll never be the same.
Well, yeah. I'm just thinking of, like, you know, the inputs and driving characteristics, like, somehow relating to real life.
No, I gotcha. I mean, and in ways it's very similar, but I use it as this is a way for me to learn to be better, so when I get into something, I can adjust, because like, you have to adjust to the game. So like, for example, you get in your car and the rear's a little happy. It's like, all right, well, what can I do as a driver in the car right now to make it feel better for me, even though the rear is a little happy? So I try to adjust, and that's worked for me, at least in real life. For some people, it just doesn't work.
that in the Ferrari?
That was me.
You crashed on the last lap, you malaka.
Yep. Still gonna pass you.
Yikes.
I don't see you next to me or behind me.
No, my car's shot.
So I guess you're not passing me.
No, I already did that.
That was close, Shabal. 0.2 of a second.
You told me I need to learn a left foot brake.
I wouldn't. I'm not gonna say force yourself to left foot brake, but I'm gonna say don't be opposed to the idea.
I found that left foot braking makes a huge difference in this game.
Yeah, I mean, my car's a stick in real life, and I still left foot brake in here, and it still translates, and it actually helps because if for some reason I have to left foot brake in real life, you have some experience in the sim doing it, so you don't just like punch. Because you know most people in real life who right foot brake, when they left foot brake, they just punch the pedal, and they don't have like they don't have modulation.
I know the first time I wanted to just like tap my brakes on a straight before like, you know, major braking zone, I hit it way too hard.
They're like 70%, like, oh fuck.
I'm in between the fence and the bushes.
You know what I've been doing lately to not only actually just warm up the brakes, but also to like just for that purpose in real life, I trail the brake during the formation lap.
Yeah, which is good in real life because it heats up the brakes, heats up the wheels, and then the inner of the tire. But yeah, I put it this way. The way I say it is, don't be opposed to just trying something new because it is the sim. You can always go back to what you know for the racing. But I think you'll find, like, if I was to take a video of a lap and save a replay and send it to you, actually, yeah, if you wanted a practice session or something, or actually no, I could do it in the race here, and I can show you my inputs, and you'll see what I'm talking about, where it's just ever so slightly gas and brake, or just gas or just brake, and it makes a huge difference.
Alright,
yeah.
I'm hopping off. I will see you guys on Wednesday.
Alright, so have a good one.
See ya.
Later.
Good race, guys.
Yeah, it was fun. But yeah, ask Mark how he does it too. I'm willing to bet it's similar.
If it's any consolation, I had to learn how to drive stick on the simulator.
Which is a pain because you can't feel the clutch.
Exactly.
Damn.
And yeah, when I got into my first stick car, it was like, oh, I can actually feel what it's doing. That's awesome.
Yeah, because people will talk about bite points, and you're like, yeah, whatever the fuck that means. And then you do it in real life, and you're like, oh shit, that's the bite point.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, so I learned how to left foot brake before I learned how to drive stick.
Have a good rest of your weekend.
You as well. All right, Shabal, I'll do one of my recent laps that I'll take a video and send you, so you can see the gas and brake that I'm using. That way.